ready in 3, 2.
Oh no!
Hey guys, welcome to Late Night Wrestle Chat. I'm Gerard. That's Joe. What's up,
Hola.
Joe? How you doing?
How you doing? Hey, yo.
MC Sketchy.
It's WrestleMania time, baby. Here we go. WrestleMania weekend. Here we are. We have a packed show for both nights. Stacked cards.
You sound
Crazy.
you sound
crazy.
like a wedding singer.
Crazy.
Hey, we're here for the lovely couple. In the left, we've got Mr.
You're
and
an
Mrs. WrestleMania, Saturday night and Sunday only.
Here we go. You ready? Let's talk about this WrestleMania stuff. You ready?
Are you ready?
On Saturday, Kevin Owens has called out Stone Cold Steve Austin
Bro.
for Saturday.
The
Motherfucker. What you think about that, Joe?
Oh no.
What you think is gonna go down?
Joe just realized he was wearing glasses.
That's nice.
So tonight they had on SmackDown, they showed a little bit of the promo between Steven. Yeah. Dude, it was awesome. I love the choice of music. So that shit got me hyped. So anyway, now are they actually fighting? Because I'm still confused by all of this. Like, what's going on? Or is it just like an interview thing?
Apparently it's a KO show. And the KO show is going to turn into an ass-kicking competition.
Right. Like,
because my opinion, you know what's going to happen? Some point they're going to get heated. Security guards are going to come out. And they're both going to stun the crap out of all of them.
Oh,
leading to who's going to stun who first.
It's going to be a stun off?
That would be really cool to see, by the way.
Just everybody getting stunned one after another, and then they fucking...
Yes.
Well, winner is going to stun the other guy, but you know it's going to be Steve. Steve's
whoever gets done stunning the security guards and everyone else first,
right?
That's who's going to stun the other one. Who's going to try to at least.
But it's Steve.
So now, do you think Owens tries to go and stun Austin, and Austin reverses it and goes into a stunner, or do you think Austin goes to stun Owens? And Owens ducks out of the ring like a bitch. Because I can see that happening too.
No, I think Kevin.
I can see that happening too.
Half and half. Kevin is going to try to get Steve. I think Steve is going to get hit, but then he's going to counter it and then get the stun down on Kevin and send Kevin flying.
Right.
And then Steve will do his like beer party celebration shit. Pour beer over Kevin's lifeless corpse.
Because we gotta have that at WrestleMania, by the way. We absolutely have to.
Dude, it's Texas.
If that don't happen, it's a joke.
It's Texas. You can't have Steve lose at Texas. Plus, he's coming off. The whole point of his promo is that he retired. His last match
years ago.
He lost.
Right.
So he's here to correct that. They're not going to make him look bad after almost 20 years.
Right.
So I think Kevin is going to eat a stunner and he's going to sell it huge.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to put that down in the record book that we both agree.
If the two
KO eats
were to have if it were to be a match, it would be a crazy match in my opinion. Just saying.
Yes, but I think we have to accept the fact that Steve can't, like, he's retired from in-ring fight wrestling, right? Like he's not going to be able to. So I think it's a good like showcase. I think he can do the stunner, right? Like we've seen him do stunners plenty of times.
Yeah, we've seen that throughout the years.
I think this is going to be the most spectacular, the most stupendous stunner we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. By the way, if it was an actual match, if it was an actual match, I might actually give the edge to Kevin Owens.
Sure.
Just because of how long it's been since Stone Cold's been in the ring. You know?
Steve doesn't need to win a
match. Per se, he needs to look good though.
Yeah. And Kevin would definitely make him look good in the ring. But at the end of the day, they're advertising this isn't a wrestling match. This is an interview, KO show exclusive.
And they're
And
both gonna get crazy. You know this.
yes.
Something's gonna happen. Or how about this? How about something completely crazy happens?
Okay.
And Austin agrees to get back in the ring for a short time, right? Do
Mhm.
like a mini run, let's say 3 months, 4 months, right?
Okay.
And let's say Stone Cold and Kevin Owens stun the crap out of all the security guards. They turn to each other, look, and shake hands, and they form a little tag team for a short time. Just a crazy idea. I just had it now. I know that's a little crazy, but
Yeah.
and probably not going to happen.
Yeah, that's too
But
crazy.
I think that would be insane, actually.
Gerard, you're like Icarus. You're flying way too high, and you're gonna come crashing down. And we're only
Well-
on the first prediction.
Well, I had a thought. I said it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes sense or if it could happen or whatever, but I don't care if it could happen or not.
That's
I
fine.
think that would be I think that would be cool to see, by the way. Just a
Alright.
thought.
Anyway,
Just a thought.
just a thought. Let's move on.
Okay. The next match for Saturday. We're still on Saturday, people. That's right. We have the Raw Women's Championship match. Bianca Belair challenges Becky Lynch.
Gerard, who do you think wins?
I think Bianca pissed off Becky too much
Yeah.
this past Monday on Raw.
Just like I said before
think-
with the Icarus flying too high, I think Bianca took too much off of Becky. Literally.
And that's not to say I don't think I think Bianca will be champion again.
Yeah.
I just don't think tomorrow at WrestleMania is the time. Sorry. Maybe later on down the road, maybe
Sure.
at a SummerSlam or whatever, but not tomorrow.
Yeah.
She pissed Becky off too much. She cut her hair live on Raw in front of millions and millions of people. And Bianca pissed off the wrong bitch.
Honestly,
That's how I look at it.
honestly, oh man, what was it? Didn't somebody who called Bianca a bitch?
What do you mean?
Okay, hold up. I had a prediction. I was talking to our friend,
Yeah.
and I had said that I think if they wanted to, they could turn Bianca into a heel. I think if she loses, she turns into a heel. And I think what she's going to end up doing is, how do you take Bianca's gimmick and make it a heel gimmick? Easy. She's the EST. She's her heel persona. She's going to put the B in EST.
Ah.
She's going to put the bitch ist.
Ah.
Yeah, something like that. I think that's going to be the thing. Like, it'll be like something silly like that, where it's like, I put the B in EST, and it's just, yeah, the bitch. And that'll be her heel gimmick. But yeah, that's the future. I'm going with Becky on this one. I think.
Oh, wow, we agree on 2 points.
Yeah, wow.
Which
Yeah.
is really weird.
This isn't a debate night. This is predictions.
I guess not. I guess this is not debate night.
But okay, so I have to put us down. I have to put us down on Becky then, right? Becky
both
for
of
both.
us, yeah. Yep. All right. So anyway, we both think. What do you think of Bianca cutting Becky's hair on Raw? What do you think about that? Do you think Bianca pissed off the wrong bitch like me? Or do you think?
I mean, this is crazy. I think WWE chose quite a week to cut somebody's
Becky's
hair
hair?
off.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did. They really did.
But like,
They
wow.
totally. That's crazy.
Yeah. I definitely think like that's gonna be the fuel for Becky.
At least they didn't shave her head.
Yeah. Are you trying to say that if they shaved her head, she would be fit for G.I. Jane too?
Oh man, does that mean Will Smith is gonna come and kick my ass, slap me around? Ah shit.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
You may have just canceled yourself.
Oops.
Lucky nobody watches this. Anyway, all right. So the next match on the card is The Miz and Logan Paul versus Rey and Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah. Who do you have in this one, Joe?
All right. So I already told you, I think The Miz and Logan Paul are going to win. It's been my predictions for the last couple of weeks. I'm sticking to it.
I agree with you, actually.
And what? What? We're going to have 3 for 3 so far?
Don't worry. It's just the first 3 matches. It's fine.
All right. So I'm just going to put Gerard and Joe are going
on Rey and
Miz
Dominic.
and Logan.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Miz and Logan.
Okay.
On Miz and Logan. Yeah.
All right.
So why do you think Rey and Dominic could lose?
So the way they kind of set up the story a little bit, we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago, but I'll reiterate.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Thanks. I went to school. I failed English, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah,
one day I went to class.
I went to class once, cut the rest of the day. Cut
the rest of the year. That would have been, by the way. You failed.
Anyway, so my prediction is Miz and Logan because now Dominic has been fucking up his moves in the ring. Anything to honor his father. He pulled off a sloppy 619. I think it's 2 weeks ago. And it just like he just seems odd in the ring, but has absolutely no problem honoring the late and the great Eddie Guerrero, doing a beautiful frog splash. And it's like, you got to sit there and you got to wonder, like, what the hell's going on? And then you came along and you turned around and you said, I bet you they're going to pull some crazy shit where Dominic is going to say that Eddie is his real father. And I've been saying,
what I said was, Rey is going to be in trouble during the match. Dominic is going to have his hand stretched out, right? Waiting for the tag. And when Rey goes to tag him, Dominic's going to pull it back.
Right.
And then at some point after the match, or maybe even Monday on Raw, they'll come out. Rey will come out or whatever, call something out to ask what happened, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Rey will go, you know what? The Miz was right. Eddie is my dad, not you.
Something along the lines, but I definitely think they're going to use the Eddie Guerrero line to make Dominic and Rey fight each other. I think this is all going to be a setup because Rey has said that if he retires, he wants his retirement match to be against his son. So we already know that that's the end goal. How do we get there? Easy. This is part 1 of that end goal. How the match is going to end, I think we're going to see that they're going to redo what they did a couple weeks ago where the Miz took the mask off of Rey. I think Dominic is going to take the mask. And instead you're going to think, let me finish. Let me say my piece.
Okay.
He's going to take the mask and he's going to pretend that he's going to wear it. Instead of putting it on, he's going to say, I don't need this fucking thing because you're not my dad. And he's going to take it and he's going to serve it to the Miz. He's going to hand the mask to the Miz and Logan Paul and then leave and allow Rey to be pinned alone in the ring. But he won't say anything. He's not going to say, oh, you're not my dad. He's not going to say anything. He's just going to take the mask, hand it off, and leave. And then Monday, he'll come out and they're going to ask him to answer for what happened. And he's not going to say anything. Then in 2 weeks, he'll come out and maybe they'll put, depending on how long they want to prolong it. Then eventually he will explain himself and he will say, Ray is not my father, Eddie Guerrero is. And they're going to pull all that. They're going to just do a whole reinterpretation or a reimagining of the Viva La Raza gimmick and let that go for a couple of weeks. And I think by next year, Ray will have retired. I think that's the end goal.
Oh, so you think before next year's WrestleMania, Ray will be gone? Or do you think Ray could have his last match at Mania next year?
I think Ray could have his last match at WrestleMania. Yes,
next year.
Remember, a couple of years ago, WWE wanted to pull the record of most people wearing a mask, and it was supposed to be at a WrestleMania. I think if you do what they do, if they make the story go long enough, they could have everybody in attendance put on a mask to honor Rey Mysterio, because whatever, his son will just do some crazy shit to make everybody want to wear the mask. And I think they're going to break the record and have Ray retire at WrestleMania.
That's interesting.
I'm seeing the future with this shit.
That's interesting.
This is a big fucking prediction. And if I'm right, you owe me $100.
No.
All right,
now,
fine.
Question for you.
I just want credit for the prediction.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hypothetically, right? They want to make this work really good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Vince behind the scenes would call Vicky and Chavo in to kind of bridge it all together? You know what I'm saying?
It's possible, but isn't Vicky with AEW right now?
For right now, yeah, but who knows? In a year from now,
where's Chavo?
6 months from now, he's nowhere right now.
Okay, so maybe Chavo.
He was in AEW for a short time. Chavo,
right?
He left to work on the show Young Rock, which he's a producer for, which is on NBC, which is the network that Peacock is associated with.
Right.
So that's. Yeah. And who knows where Vicky Guerrero is going to be 6 months, 8 months, a year from now? Who knows? Well, she could be gone from AEW too.
Yeah, but Vicky Guerrero, isn't she managing
Nyla Rose?
Nyla Rose, there you go. So she's.
But who knows? Maybe
there.
Who knows? Maybe in like a year from now, maybe she won't be. I don't know.
I guess we'll just see. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have to see where she is in a year.
But I think that would be really cool to see Chavo back in WWE for the first time in years. And as annoying as Vicky Guerrero could be, it would be cool to see her back there too. And when Ray turns on Dominic and says, "Eddie's my dad," have Vicky come out and give Ray a hug. Dominic a hug. I'm sorry. Give Dominic a hug.
Could you imagine if Vicky comes and she goes, "Ray, I want to hug you."
And then she smacks him across the face.
Oh, shit. Dude.
So, no, like,
yeah. So,
I think that'll be crazy.
Is Miz and Logan win WrestleMania?
Yes, 3 for 3. Okay. We have the New Day against Sheamus and Ridge Holland. Who do you like in that match and why?
My vote has to go with New Day.
You going New Day?
Yeah. Simple fact is, are you going to try to change your answer now?
No.
Okay. New Day, simply because Ridge did what he did and injured Big E. I think New Day has to win it for Big E. And I think Big E will actually show up I think he'll just show up. He'll show up. And yeah, I think that's how they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna have New Day win the match. And it's gonna be for Big E. Absolutely.
I think Sheamus and Ridge
are
gonna totally destroy the New Day.
It's entirely possible.
Because and here's why. Butch on the outside is going to be the wild card. He's going to, cause so much interference and so much, interference and chaos on the outside, then I think it's gonna be too much for New Day to come back from. And without Big E there, they don't have that third guy watching their back. So that's my opinion on why I think Ridge and Sheamus are gonna win. But hey, who knows?
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, this is one of those types of matches that I'm more interested in because I don't necessarily see how, or I don't see a clear winner here.
Right.
I think New Day should win because of what happened with Big E, but it's entirely possible that they make Sheamus and Ridge look like fucking monsters and destroy New Day for the simple fact that Big E isn't there to help. So
Sheamus is a monster on his own, by the way. Remember, Sheamus is a beast. Sheamus is a former champion, former multiple-time champion, former Money in the Bank winner. Sheamus is awesome.
Yeah.
Just being honest with you. And Sheamus.
Didn't Xavier have the Money in the Bank?
No, but I'm saying Sheamus is a former Money in the Bank winner.
But I'm saying, did Xavier ever have the Money in the Bank?
No.
No?
No.
But Kofi definitely is a champion.
Kofi didn't have it either.
But Kofi was a champion.
Yeah. Xavier Woods is the only one in the New Day without a singles title run. Which I think is a shame and a joke.
Huh. Well, I think it's time to fix that.
I do too.
Yeah.
And it's long overdue. And you know what title I would love to see Xavier Woods with, to be honest?
Which one?
The Intercontinental title.
I was thinking US, but why IC?
Because I think eventually Sami Zayn gets the title back. Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
He gets it back from Ricochet. And I think Zayn's going to look for a new challenger. And they're going to give someone that's never had a title shot a chance. And Xavier Woods is going to win his way in, whether it be a gauntlet match, whatever, fatal four-way, whatever kind of match, to get in the match with Zayn.
Right.
And Xavier Woods is going to win the match and win the title.
Off of Sami?
Yeah.
All right.
Xavier Woods is just as good in the ring as anybody. Now, I don't know if he's on the exact level that Sami Zayn is on, because Sami Zayn is, and we know Sami Zayn is crazy and with his beliefs and his conspiracy theories and everything like that. But Sami is in the ring. Sami Zayn is an amazing athlete and an amazing talent, and he will eventually get the title back. And I think at that point, they will put the title on Xavier Woods, because they have to give Xavier Woods some kind of singles title run just to even that out.
Sounds good to me, I guess.
Because then all three members of the New Day will have had singles title runs. That's my thought on it.
No, I definitely agree that Xavier definitely needs to have a title of his own. Yeah. Let me see. Excuse me. Sorry. That was COVID.
All
right. So, so I got me on New Day, you, Sheamus, and Ridge Holland.
Yes. The SmackDown Tag Team title match is next on our list. The Usos defending against Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs. Who do you like in that match?
So this is a tough call. Why so evil? What the fuck was that?
I had to do that. Rick Boogs.
Rick Boogs. I'm a big fan of Rick Boogs.
Me too.
I don't know who would win, but it is the prediction show, and I have to call somewhere. I'm going Boogs and Nakamura. Locking me in. Joe and Rick Boogs.
You know what? I was gonna go Nakamura and Boogs, but you know what? Just for the sake of arguments here, just for the sake to be different, I'm gonna say the Usos retain.
You're a real jerk.
Yes, I is.
So, Gerard, you're locking in
Usos. Yes.
All right.
Now, however, I can see Nakamura and Boogs winning. Put me on the Usos, just to be a little different here. But deep down, I think Nakamura and Boogs will win. So just to be different from you, because I don't want to go the same as you all the way down the card, I'll go the Usos. The Usos have been the longest reigning tag team champions in SmackDown right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, them being tag team champions is tied with Roman Reigns having the championship.
Right. It's all tied together.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. If the Usos lose the titles, Roman, there's a chance Roman may not be, so it goes hand in hand.
I think they could all use a well-learned vacation, by the way.
For sure. The that family needs a big break.
Who knows? Maybe Brock will send Roman on a vacation to Suplex City. And who knows? Maybe he'll send the Usos there too. Who knows?
For sure. I think
Paul Heyman.
I think Paul Heyman. Heyman gets the suite at the top of Suplex City. Roman just is gonna get put into like the
abyss of hell. The abyss of hell.
And then the Usos
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle.
In like a fucking whirlpool, just sitting, spinning, fucking assholes. Yeah. Next up, we have the Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin.
Yes.
So
you know what? I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I think Corbin's gonna win. I think Corbin's gonna win, and it's not because I don't like Drew. Drew is great.
Yeah.
I actually like Drew more than Corbin to watch. But I just think Corbin's gonna win this one. Somehow, some way, I think Madcap Moss is gonna interfere.
Oh, for sure.
By the way, he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal tonight on SmackDown.
Oh, they did that already?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
So he won that. And
so is there no pre-show for Mania?
There is a pre-show.
It's just
at
not
7 o'clock.
Battle Royale.
Not that Battle Royal. No.
Okay. All
right.
Yeah.
By the way, which I think is bad that
why?
they took it off WrestleMania, because it's supposed to be a WrestleMania thing where they do that. It
was WrestleMania SmackDown.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Blah blah blah. Whatever. Okay.
So I'm with you on Corbin, but I think Corbin cheats to win.
Madcap Moss gets involved and helps him win.
Yeah.
That's what I said too. I said the same thing as you.
Yeah. So clean.
I also read a rumor. Hold on.
Yep.
That JBL wants to come back to manage Corbin.
But he's already got Madcap.
I don't know how true that is, but I think that's what I read a few weeks ago. Yeah, and I was holding it back for this moment.
Okay.
JBL wants to come back just to manage Corbin.
That would be something.
That would be something crazy. Just saying.
Do you think it'll be like JBL, the lawyer businessman? Right, yeah. It's not going to be like Bradshaw.
No.
Do you think they would induct Corbin into the oh shit, what was the group called with
APA?
Is it the APA? Yeah.
With Ron Simmons? Damn.
They
might make him a member.
They might. Could you imagine that?
And in the background you see Ron Simmons just go his reaction to JBL managing Corbin. Damn.
Like, I don't usually
Who
say
the
much.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this?
Stole the fucking shit right out of me. I don't usually say much, but who the fuck are you? All right, so after that we got the SmackDown Women's Championship match, Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey.
I think Ronda's gonna win. What about you?
I want to be different than you, so I'm gonna say Charlotte, but I think Ronda.
Okay, that's kind of like I do with Usos.
Yeah, I think we're gonna repeat that. Charlotte for me,
and Ronda for me. By the way, if you saw SmackDown tonight, they did an interview with Kayla where Ronda trains.
Yes.
And she was sparring with Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wish, like, a part of me wishes someone else would have won the Women's Rumble. Just so Ronda and Shayna could tag up and be tag champs. But I get it.
I think there's time.
There is time.
Yeah, there'll be time for that.
I think that would have been really, really cool to see Ronda and Shayna with the tag team titles actually legitimize the titles. That's right, I said it. Actually legitimize them and put them on the map where they belong. Because right now, women's wrestling is getting so good. It really is all throughout each company, not just WWE. It's getting to be so good all throughout.
Question.
Okay.
Is there only one tag team championship title?
For the women's, yeah.
Why did I think that there was a tag team for Raw and a tag team for SmackDown?
That's the guys.
Damn.
Not the women.
I think they should do something for the women. They should add another.
Well, then they're gonna actually have to hire more women, which right now would be weird because they fired over 200 people over the last 3 years.
Okay, yeah, but
I
feel like there's enough women.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe close to 40 of the releases were women. Close to 40.
We're gonna have to come back and fact check that one, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarah Logan.
Gone. You're not about to go through 40 women, Gerard.
Ruby Riott, gone. That's 2. A whole bunch of people from NXT.
All right, you got 38 more names to go. Go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This
no, wait.
Fuck.
I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
Okay. The next match, we have the Seth Rollins versus.
So what? You're going Charlotte, right?
Yeah. So I'm going Charlotte. You got Ronda.
Okay.
Now,
go ahead. You open up.
Okay. So next up, the final match of the card. Well, we don't actually know if this is the official card list. I mean, the order could be in any order they choose. But at some point, Seth Rollins is going to be fighting a mystery opponent. Do we agree on the rumor? We agree that it's Cody Rhodes?
I've heard.
I've heard new names getting thrown around.
I've heard over the last 2 days, 5 different names.
Yeah.
And then there's a 6th possibility.
Okay.
So I want to run through those.
Okay, so let's go through some of the names.
Hypothetically.
Okay.
Hypothetically. Now let's say it's not Cody Rhodes. Okay.
Okay.
Take his name off.
Right.
Okay. The 5 names I've heard Goldberg.
Fuck off.
John Cena.
Okay.
Interesting.
Sure.
Interesting. Better than Goldberg.
Kind of like it would make sense because last time Cena was struggling to find an opponent.
Right. Exactly.
So okay. All right.
Elias.
Okay.
That's 3, right?
That's 3. You got 3 more.
The return of Bray Wyatt.
That was gonna be my number 6, but okay. All right. You came in early with it. Okay.
And number 5, the name I heard, the in-ring return of Corey Graves.
Doesn't make sense when he would actually be fighting Pat McAfee, but okay.
No, Austin Theory is going against Pat McAfee.
I know, but I think, like I told you, well, that's for the future predictions, but part of my prediction with Pat McAfee's fight is that at some point he's also going to be fighting Corey Graves and bring Corey.
That could be down the line.
That's down the line. But yeah, that's why for me, Corey Graves fighting Seth Rollins.
Corey needs a starting point to see where he matches up. See if he could,
Okay.
Okay.
And you gave me 5 names.
Number 6. Anyone from any other company. Forbidden Door is open.
The Forbidden Doors are open, and
I've heard
they want us
names.
to believe that Vince.
I heard one name.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come up with one.
Okay.
The name I heard, Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder.
Does he come back as Zack Ryder, or does he debut as Matt Cardona?
Cardona for one night only.
I'm gonna put an asterisk. Zack Ryder. Okay.
And the name I came up with when I heard it could be someone from another company.
All right.
Eddie Edwards from Impact.
I don't know the guy, but all right. Eddie Edwards?
Yes.
I'm going to put a question mark because I don't know the guy.
He's one of my favorite
guys
on the Impact roster. Top to bottom, he's one of the best they have.
All right.
And I think that would be cool if he came and beat the crap out of Seth Rollins.
So here's one name that I'm going to just throw out.
Okay.
Jon Moxley.
They did pay for his rehab.
Maybe.
So maybe it's a return, the favor type of thing.
Maybe.
Possibly. You have any more?
Well, I don't have any other like random names that I can come up with the top of my head, but one of the other rumored names in the WWE that I heard was on the initial list that I thought you were going to point out. They also were talking about possibly The Undertaker.
No.
That's a stretch for me because you've retired him. That's it. He's done. I don't understand how you can bring him back into the ring and then the fight Seth Rollins, not much there. Like
that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. But he was a name that was proposed, so I'm gonna put him on the list because it's possible. Now, out of those names, I gotta add the big one was Cody.
By the way, there's another name that I want to bring up if that's cool.
Throw it in.
Impact World Champion, Moose.
The fuck is Moose?
Moose.
I don't know what that means.
I'm right. Check it out. Check him out. Former football player.
Okay. I'll check it out later.
Turn wrestler.
Okay. So here's a rundown on the list. Anybody who's listening could just rewind and get and hear us all over again. But,
if anyone watches this show, please.
Right. Here's the
like,
list.
subscribe, watch, follow, send to your people. Don't care who watches it. Let's go.
I like that you did that because it's right in the middle of the episode. And I'm not even joking.
Right.
Not even joking. I think that was a good time because when we're going to do it again at the end.
Yeah.
So the possible opponents for Seth Rollins are Goldberg. Not there. John Cena. Okay.
Possible,
Elias.
interesting.
Okay.
Elias.
Bray Wyatt. God, I don't know
Interesting.
what that is, but I'm gonna fucking like cross all my
Interesting.
fingers here. Corey Graves. He fits.
He needs to start. He needs to start somewhere.
Okay. Matt
Graves needs to
Cardona,
start-
aka Zack Ryder. Eddie Edwards.
Yeah.
John Moxley. The Undertaker. Moose. And then
Cody Rhodes at 11.
did I not say Cody Rhodes?
You did not say Cody Rhodes was there. Cody
I
Rhodes
also
at
didn't
11.
say The Undertaker.
You did say The Undertaker.
I don't know. My brain is just shot right now.
Okay. That's fine. So if you watch this show tonight, leave in the little comment section of who you would like to see Seth Rollins face.
Love to
If
hear
you
it.
watch tonight before WrestleMania, we would love to look at the comments and just see what you guys come up with.
Yep. Because by the time this episode goes up on the YouTube, there will only be a few hours before WrestleMania starts. If we have to go with the initial, let's just throw in Cody Rhodes as the defaulted choice for Seth Rollins, right?
Right. Okay.
Let's just say it's Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Who do you think wins?
I don't know.
I'm going Cody.
If it's Cody and Rollins,
I think it's the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
if it's Cody against Rollins, I'm going to say Rollins.
Okay.
And it's shocker.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's anyone else, I think the rest of the field would beat Rollins.
Goldberg
But if
beats
it's-
Rollins.
Unfortunately, I believe so, because Goldberg signed a new contract apparently not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently so. He did.
Okay. So Goldberg beats Rollins, Cena beats Rollins, Elias beats Rollins, Bray Wyatt beats Rollins, Corey beats Rollins.
No, not
Okay.
Corey. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Not
Zack
Corey.
Ryder beats Rollins.
I can see it.
Eddie Edwards.
Comes in and beats Rollins and walks out. Because it's
Moxley.
a one night only thing. Yeah. That I can't believe,
Undertaker.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Undertaker, not sure.
Moose.
Okay. Possible.
All right. All right. So I think that completes the match card for Saturday night. Now,
By the way,
yeah.
WrestleMania is on Peacock Saturday and Sunday, 8 o'clock, with a pre-show at 7, both nights.
The pre-show is at 7?
Yes.
Okay. Wait. So it's gonna go at 8 o'clock until 11?
Whatever, maybe later.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for letting me
I know, I miss the original WWE Network, where they would have done 6 o'clock pre-show, or even 5 o'clock pre-show,
Yeah.
and the show starts at 7. You know, that's what I miss
Yeah, right. Because like
about the original.
the show
I
would
would
start
rather
early and then it would go
I
until
would
like
rather
11 or
have
12.
the extra hour be before instead of after. But however, they didn't do Saturday pay-per-views before,
No.
and they
No.
had the original network. They do occasionally now.
Occasionally, but
Um,
all right, guys. We're moving on into day 2 of WrestleMania. It's Sunday night. The match
it's
card.
Sunday. What happened to Saturday? Just kidding.
The match card predictions for Sunday night. The first one on the list, we have Bobby Lashley versus Omos. Did I say that right? Omos?
Almost.
Omos.
Yeah. I think Lashley's gonna win.
That's a solid choice. I'm going with Lashley as well.
Omos has been dominant lately, and I think they're building him up to be dominant just to lose.
To lose to Lashley. I think that's the right call.
Now, if Omos wins, that'll be a huge win for him in his career.
Yeah.
Beating a former world champion, former US champion. You know, if it happens, it happens.
Unfortunately, I think Omos is just a giant. He's not like, I don't really see.
So you think Omos is a giant douche?
I didn't say that. You said that.
Just kidding. I was asking you a question.
Well, the answer is no.
Okay.
He's a giant guy. Like, that's it. He's just a giant dude who is imposing. Sure.
Yeah.
Could win some matches. Sure. Keyword was some, not all. You know, I just, when you put Lashley in the ring, though, like, it's hard to
Lashley is a force.
Go any other way. Yeah, like, come on.
Lashley is a machine.
Plus, like, Lashley is gonna be on his like road to reclaiming the world championship title. You know, like, you lose to Omos, that just makes him look bad. He's gonna fall all the way down to the bottom of the list.
By the way, either which way you look at it, Lashley versus Roman, Lashley versus Brock would be a great match. Great match.
If it's done right.
Either way. Yeah.
Also, we do got to remember that Lashley is coming back from almost dying at the Elimination Chamber in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, right.
Dying. The man fucking got hit with a plexiglass wall and got knocked unconscious. I don't know how that
was kayfabe, Joe.
I know that, but I'm just trying to say that I don't know how you expect us to believe that. That was our first podcast, right, Gerard? We talked about the Elimination Chamber?
I think that
bothers me.
I think it bothers me that they faked a concussion. Sorry. You shouldn't fake with that shit. Sorry.
That's where you stand. I just think that was just so dumb, and nobody would believe that. You know, nobody in their right mind would believe that.
Because you know what? If Lashley really did have a concussion, they just opened up a can of worms.
Yeah.
And I just don't like the fact they kayfabed the whole concussion.
So you're against faking that type of shit?
Concussions, yes.
Okay, but you're
anything to do with the head.
Yeah.
Anything to do with the head? No.
But you're perfectly fine with like a full body car explosion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
No,
I just want to know where the line is. Can't fake a concussion.
Listen.
But if a man blows up in a limousine, believable. But
Vince McMahon died.
Wait, sorry. But he magically resurrected himself like Jesus.
When Chris Benoit really died.
Right. Just calling it as he sees it, huh?
That's it.
I'm just
sorry, not sorry.
Just trying to find where the line is, dude.
That's all. Hey. By the way, that was good TV.
That was definitely an interesting time to be a wrestling fan. So
yeah, it was. It really was.
Anyway, so what you got next match?
Edge versus AJ Styles.
A new Edge, the breaking edge.
Yes.
The cutting edge.
Who do you think is going to win that match, Joe?
AJ. I don't think Edge has a lot of time in the WWE.
I really thought you were going to say Edge and I was going to go AJ, but fuck it. I'll go Edge. Just to be different.
Be for real though. Don't go the other way just because I went the other way. You made some calls that I sat there and I said, you know what? He's right. I'm with them on that one. You don't have to be different.
All right, put us both on AJ though.
There we go. Gerard and Joe on AJ.
It's not that I don't have any. It's not that I lost faith in Edge. Edge's new gimmick is crazy.
Love it.
I'll say that. It's awesome.
Yep.
But
just being realistic, I think
Edge is more close. Edge is more closer to the end than AJ is. And I think if AJ wins this match, he could propel himself into a title picture of some sort.
Yes.
Whether it be U.S. title, Intercontinental title,
The new
title that's
the
going to
new
come
Fuse title,
out.
yeah.
The WWE Champion of the Universe.
Right.
By the way, I would love it if they called it that. I would love it if they called it the WWE Champion of the Universe.
It sounds so good. And imagine Paul Heyman announcing that.
Oh my God.
The reigning, defending champion of the universe.
Just remember who named the title that, if it's called that. Just remember. TFG. This fucking guy.
You are so fucking lame. TFG. All right, Rob Van Dam, you fucking loser. This fucking guy over here.
No, but seriously, just remember I'm the one that came up with that title.
Yeah, all right.
That would be cool if they used it. That would be cool. I wouldn't get shit for it, but
yeah, no, obviously, like, what are they gonna do?
They would be like,
damn, that kid fucking called it.
It's our idea. Yeah, right. Bullshit.
I thought of it first. Whatever.
Yeah. Vince still thinks it's 1980s, but it's okay.
Anyway. Next up, we have a match I'm actually looking forward to.
Me too.
Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory.
Pat McAfee is gonna lay out Austin Theory.
What?
So bad.
What?
He's gonna destroy him so bad. What?
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 Pat McAfee is gonna destroy Austin Theory. At least I hope so. Now,
give me a
Austin
hell
Theory,
yeah.
Austin Theory in the ring can go. He's good, no doubt.
Sure.
In the ring, he's good.
Sure. He's
been punking out Pat McAfee each and every week for the past month and a half. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Pat McAfee won't stand for that shit.
No.
Pat McAfee cannot lose.
Literally, Pat almost killed the dude tonight.
Yeah, he did.
So, and then fucking
and then
Vince.
Of course, Theory goes to hide behind Vince.
Right.
Because
I can't believe that Vince is like, okay, obviously we know it's the story, but I'm just trying to say is that the in-story world of Vince McMahon is totally okay with Austin bitching behind him. Like, I just don't, he's like, what? How are you okay with that? Yeah.
I agree with you on that.
It'd be interesting if there's like a twist where
Vince comes out and screws Austin Theory over.
Yeah. And he was like, you're a fucking little pussy.
Or maybe before the match starts, Vince comes out and says it's a cage match to screw Austin Theory over.
To screw Austin, and Austin's like, boss, we didn't talk about this. Dad, you can't do this to me.
Right.
Oh my God. Could you imagine if like they do some stupid shit where like Vince comes out and like says that Austin is his new son?
Oh my God.
To replace
better than this other one.
Shane.
Oh. Better than this other one. Oh.
But then it wouldn't be the first time Vince had children that were wrestlers.
Hornswoggle.
Fucking Hornswoggle.
I don't know why I always go to Hornswoggle. That's just funny. I think if Vince McMahon is a legitimate child, I think a Hornswoggle.
Right.
That's great. That's great, by the way.
That
really is awesome. Hornswoggle McMahon. Oh shit. That's
so
great.
what's the call here? Pat
McAfee is gonna destroy Austin Theory. You with me, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gerard and Pedro. We're going Pat McAfee. Lock it in, boys.
Lock it in.
All right, now here's a big match. This is a big match. There's a lot of players in this next one. We have
a fatal 4-way women's tag team title match.
Now,
by the way,
yes,
I do not like that it's 1 fall to a finish. I would prefer this be an elimination style match, a 4 corners elimination style match, or even a gauntlet match for the titles.
Yeah.
Better than a 1 fall to a finish.
Unfortunately, they want everybody in the ring at the same time. So this is a good way to keep it in the time limit because it's a big show. You want to have that time limit. So 20, 30 minutes, 1 fall, that's the end of the match. Pretty simple. Can understand why they're doing it that way. Now, if there wasn't a lot of matches, I can understand they would make that like your idea, but it is what it is.
I would love it.
I have said, I hate specialty matches like this.
Right.
But I'm glad that it's just,
they're putting all the teams at once.
Yeah, it's not like the match card is full of them. I think this is just one of 2 specialty matches like that. But anyway, so we got Queen Zelina versus Carmella. They are the current champions.
No, Queen Zelina and Carmella, not versus Carmella. You said versus Carmella.
Oh, did I? Sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Queen Zelina and Carmella are the current champions. Versus Naomi and Sasha Banks versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan versus Natalya and Shayna Baszler. Now, right off the bat, let's get rid of Natalya. So that means sorry, Shayna. Bye.
I wouldn't do that yet. The team I would eliminate from winning is actually the champions.
You're absolutely right.
That's a team I would eliminate from winning.
Yes.
Completely.
They're out for sure.
I think we're guaranteed to see new champions. And I think it could be either Sasha and Naomi.
Yeah.
Or Rhea and Liv. But don't count out Natalya and Shayna yet.
Having said that, guess who I'm voting for?
Who?
You're going to write it down and lock it in.
Natalya. You're going Natalya, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
I know I sounded like I was very against them initially, but I'm allowed to change my mind.
Yeah, you are. I kind of persuaded you on that.
You kind of did, but once I said Natalya and Shayna, I was like, wait a minute, Shayna could win that alone.
Right, exactly.
So like,
as much as I would love to go Rhea and Liv, I think I'm gonna go Naomi and Sasha. Yeah,
that's
just because of how much, just because of how unfair Naomi's been treated. I think it'll be cool and funny to see Naomi win the title. And
it's not like she deserves to win just because. Yeah.
No. Wait. Let me talk. I think it would be funny to see Naomi win the title with Sasha Banks. Go up to Sonya Deville and say, do something, and hold the title up in her face.
She could.
I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool.
Take the championship away from her. She could if she does.
I think something's gonna happen to Sonya Deville. I think something has to happen.
Yeah.
She has to go away for a while. She has to get whatever.
Yeah, no.
She's gonna.
Honestly, dude, I'm voting Natty and Shayna. You're voting Sasha and Naomi. Let's not sleep on Rhea and Liv Morgan.
Let's not sleep on them at all.
I think, quite honestly, I know I locked it in as Natty and Shayna. I will die on that hill. That's perfectly fine. But for sure, Zelina and Carmella are not leaving WrestleMania as champions. Sorry. If I had to make a sub vote, I would say anybody but Carmella and Zelina.
Me too. I'm right there with you.
But you're Sasha and I'm Natty.
How stupid is it going to be that Zelina and Carmella are going to win now because we talked about them like this?
Well, Gerard, that's the point. That's the point. Is that I think we should definitely do like another episode during the week before next Friday, and do and basically like get in like how accurate our predictions were. I think we should do an episode to see how accurate our calls were. Because I'm saving this list.
No, because you know what? We could do that before we do the next episode. Like we could make the next episode a little longer.
Ouch.
Just a little bit.
Okay. That's fine too.
Because I don't know if I'll be able to do anything before Friday.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
You know, yeah.
All right.
So,
Anyway, next match then.
Sami Zayn, Johnny Knoxville.
Lumberjackass match. Remember
No, it's
that?
an anything goes match. It's an anything goes match.
I know, but you
yeah,
remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
My vote is Johnny Knoxville.
My vote is Sami Zayn.
Okay.
Between me and you, I've been thinking about this a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of the celebrities coming in and just taking WrestleMania spots away from people that deserve it. Between me and you, I think it's bullshit that both Ricochet and Finn Balor are not on WrestleMania defending their titles. You know, I think Ricochet could be defending the title against Sami Zayn in a rematch. I'd rather see that than Johnny Knoxville, honestly.
Yeah, that is surprising. There might be a pre-match, a pre-show match. They might.
Yeah,
Fuck,
but
I mean, they
regardless,
could change the card up until 6 o'clock.
card subject to change.
Exactly.
Aha.
They could add new
Someone could get
people.
COVID. You never know.
That would suck.
I know, but it could happen.
Could happen. But I am excited. Actually, speaking of Johnny Cage, you heard that? Johnny Knoxville. I finally got to watch Jackass 4.
Oh yeah.
So good. So good.
Yeah.
It had me dying. So I'm excited. I want to see the Jackass crew at WrestleMania.
And it's not
Jackass 4 on Paramount.
It's not that nice plug, by the way.
I'm plugging my
it's not that you know what? It's not that I don't like Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
It's just I'm tired of the celebrities coming in general as a whole.
Yeah, no, that's
and taking spots. You know, to be honest,
granted.
Even Logan Paul, I'm kind of like a little bit, you know, because like they could give the Miz another partner, you know.
They could, but I mean, on the Miz's level, I don't know. I don't know who else.
R-Truth. Miz and R-Truth were a good tag team.
Tell me the last time R-Truth had a match.
Right. A meaningful match.
Was probably with the Miz.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, you're right.
And that was years ago.
Right.
The dude, I don't know if he can do it.
But you know what? I still give R-Truth credit for still going at it, though.
I mean, he seems like he only cares for that 24/7 championship.
He seems like he's having a lot of fun, though, and that's all that really matters.
That's it. Yeah.
He has made his money. He's won his championships. You know.
Yeah, I think.
Question for you.
Sure.
Because I know tonight's the Hall of Fame. Do you think R-Truth is a Hall of Famer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me too. And I think he's more of a Hall of Famer than Sharmell. Hi, I married a Booker T. Okay, you're in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Maybe she had a wrestling career that I was unaware of, but all I remember is when she used to come out with King Booker.
King Booker.
So, I don't know how that gets you in there, but I mean, you know, guys like Drew Carey.
You know what?
Are in there.
Celebrities.
Celebrity.
You know, time out. Celebrity wings is different.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least celebrities have done stuff. Sharmell hasn't done anything.
She didn't wrestle anything?
I don't think so. Unless it was way before, but I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like maybe she had a wrestling career that I'm unaware of.
That's the difference between the celebrity wing and that, you know. And what's next? Vince is gonna put a can of paint from 50 years ago in the Hall of Fame. Come on, let's face it.
No, but he has to put in a hand.
Maybe his son's.
No, do you remember the baby? The baby hand?
Oh shit, that's right. Oh shit.
I forgot what was her name.
Mae Young.
Mae Young, right. She gave birth to a hand. Like, that's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
It was
someday.
apparently Mark Henry's too.
It was?
Apparently it was.
I'm gonna go
As the
fact check
story
that
goes.
later. I don't know if we have the patience. I'm gonna do it right now. Hold up.
Okay.
Ignore all
'Cause
the
I think it
keyboard
was-
sounds.
Because I think it was Mark Henry with Mae Young. I think it was.
Mae Young gives
I-
birth to a hand in the year 2000. What the fuck? I can picture McMahon in tears in the back watching this.
Because I think it was Mark Henry's sexual chocolate phase. And Mark Henry was with Mae Young.
Sexual
crazy son
chocolate
of a
was
bitch.
involved in a really disgusting backstage segment that actually featured a then 76-year-old Mae Young giving birth to a hand on an episode of the AEW Unrestricted podcast. So I guess this article came out in August 2021.
I guess I talk about it, yeah.
Henry talked about that infamous segment and how it made it to television. Here's what the world's strongest man had to say. I still, to this day, don't get it. I've asked Vince several times, why a hand? And he goes, it's a hand. But you know what? If there is a second generation wrestler going to come out of the Henry family, it'll probably be my son, Jacob, who is a super fan. Really, really loves wrestling. He didn't care if he was a Pro Bowl player and he's only going to play about 4 or 5 years and then he's going to quit playing football and start wrestling. And I'm like, wow, what if you end up being the best guy in the league? He's like, well, I'm going to have to make enough money early so I can go and establish my life so I can do what I want to do, which is wrestling. What does this have to do with the hand?
I don't know. But I was right, Mark Henry.
Yeah, what the fuck did that have to do with the hand?
I don't know. That's crazy.
What
You're
are you
welcome,
laughing
Joe.
about?
You're welcome, though, Joe, for remembering it was Mark Henry.
Yeah, it's strange. I'm so confused on why I read all of that to get a response about a hand, and there was literally nothing about a hand there. Okay. Mae Young's baby hand all grown up now.
My God.
Though that was in 2012. Kids grow up so fast. Mae Young's baby hand just celebrated its 13th birthday. It seems like just yesterday that Mae Young was rushed to a delivery room, technically a WWE locker room, with proud Papa Mark Sexual Chocolate Henry by her side for the long-awaited birth of their hand. Although there were complications with the delivery, several men present for the birth vomited violently due to a repulsive odor in the room. The hand was a healthy and vibrant newborn. WWE commentators announced the joyous occasion to the world. A hand, they said? It seems to be a hand. Mark Henry and Mae Young split up shortly after the birth of the hand, but they remained amicable and they equally participated in the raising of the hand. The now teenage hand is reportedly pursuing a career as a model for don't walk signs.
That's pretty funny.
What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
I don't know. Let's get back on track.
For real. Okay. Next match.
Triple Threat Raw Tag Team title match.
All right.
Let's go.
RK Bro, Randy
Defensive-
Orton and Riddle versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy.
Yes.
This is a stacked match.
It could go either way.
Yes, it could. I would love to see Randy and Riddle leave as champions. But I think it's going to be a tough call considering you have the Street Profits and Alpha Academy. Oh, thank you.
You know what I think's gonna happen, honestly?
What's that?
I think somehow during this match, Street Profits turn heel.
Seems very likely that could happen.
And they win and become heel tag team champions.
Yeah. I mean, them winning, done. Turning heel, I definitely think they turn heel after this. After tonight, sure.
I think they turn heel during the match.
During the match.
Yeah. Because it's no disqualifications.
Okay. That's fine too. Yeah. I'm not a fan of like turning heel in the middle of a match. I think that's kind of a tough to
especially in a triple threat tag. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
If it's a regular triple, if
it's
a regular triple threat or a singles match or whatever, I could see it.
Yeah. So
but it would be cool to see the Street Profits as heel tag teams. Just saying.
Hell yeah, they want the smoke.
Oh, they get the smoke. All right, they'll probably get it from RVD at some point.
All right, so I'm putting you down for Street Profits.
That was a funny.
I'm going with Alpha Academy.
You are? I thought you were going with Orton and Riddle.
Nope, going with Alpha.
Because you said you would like to see Orton and Riddle win.
Yeah, I want to see them win.
But you don't think they will?
Chances are they might not. But I get the benefit of voting Alpha Academy. And if RK Bro leaves champions, I'm still happy.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want the Alpha Academy to win at all. Chad Gable's character has to. I don't.
Say it. I dare you.
See. I like Gable's character because it's annoying as fuck.
Okay.
But because it's so annoying as fuck, I don't want it to happen. I don't want him to have the titles right now.
In the words of Chad Gable. Shush!
Okay.
I think you're off base.
Let's talk about the main event match for WrestleMania Sunday.
This is what everybody's
Roman
coming to the show to
Reigns
watch.
Puts up the championship. Brock Lesnar puts up the other championship. And like Brock Lesnar said, the titles are going to get married and there's going to be a new one born.
He gets custody.
Yes. Or do you think Reigns will get custody?
Well, that's the question. Who do you think gets the custody?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Brock.
Fuck you. I'm going Brock too.
That's it.
I'm going Brock too. I think Brock is gonna win. I don't know how it's gonna go down.
Right.
How do you see it going down, Joe?
I see it being a crazy match. Typically, Brock Lesnar can do matches in like 5 minutes. They're over.
Yeah.
A couple suplexes and he wins. I think these two are going to war.
I think Brock is going to totally destroy Roman to the point where he takes him to Suplex City, brings him back to reality, takes him back to Suplex City again, takes him on another ride, multiple F5s.
Okay.
Multiple, because that's what it's going to take to beat Roman, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now, if Roman wins, I'm fine with it too. If Roman wins, I'm fine with it. But like I said to you a couple weeks ago, I think it's time for Roman to go away for a little while. You know, and enjoy time off.
Okay.
You know, much deserved, by the way. And it's not that I don't want Roman to have the title, but Brock is just awesome right now. You know, we have Grandpa Brock, Cowboy Brock, awesome
Grandpa Brock,
Champion Brock. That's right.
Question.
Yes.
Since the titles are getting unified,
Yes.
does that mean that Roman Reigns' streak resets?
No, because it carries over.
But it's a unified
Carries
title.
over.
It's a new title.
Right. But the streak would carry over.
So they're just gonna say he's been champion for like 2
years. He's gonna be champion.
Right. But as
Not
far as
universal champion.
Right, but as far as
WWE.
the champion of the universe, it'll be, it
They'll
resets.
still count.
Right. But he's not champion of the universe for 500 something days. He's, champion of the universe for 1 day.
He's gonna be WWE champion.
Right.
Or whatever champion they give. They'll say he's been champion for X amount of days, but then they'll be like, oh, this new champion is just coming in. New title's coming in.
Right.
So Roman's streak still continues.
It's interesting. I want Roman to win just so they can answer that question for me. But as far as I'm concerned, who walks out of WrestleMania with the belt? The question is, do any of them actually walk out? Or do they both get injured? Is there Money in the Bank? No. Is there any third parties that could come in and screw over the match? I don't think so. I think this is a final and a match that gets decided.
I just thought of something crazy.
What? Say it.
Hypothetically.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rollins doesn't have a match on Saturday. And he gets added to the match Sunday.
No. 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 We got a fucking evil Gerard tonight.
I just want to fuck shit up. I want shit to get fucked up so bad.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think that'll be crazy though. It's fuck. That'd be crazy though.
Rollins is gonna be in a match. No way. It's different
Roman,
nights
Brock,
on top of it.
I'm going Brock though, 100% against Roman.
I think we're gonna have to settle it. That it's
by the way,
Brock. How it happens, whatever.
Well, anyway, guys, that is our show.
These are our predictions.
These are our predictions. Like, follow, subscribe, send to your friends, send to your friends' friends, send to people you don't know. Put it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want. I don't care.
Spam people with it.
Let's go.
Whatever.
Hey, we'll be spamming ourselves at that point.
If you like this type of stuff, leave a comment. Let us know. And we'll see you next week.
Leave a comment also on who you think Rollins' opponent's going to be tomorrow night.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Because I'll never give up.